let's set the scene. It's Friday night, it's 1999, pre-millennium. Parents say, do you want to go rent a film? Maybe it's a VHS tape. I don't remember that far back. Maybe you could pick up a game as well. I was like, yes please Dad, that'd be sick. Blockbuster, renting games, films, stuff. What a time to be alive. Take me back to the days we get the excitement of browsing the shelves. What could I rent? What's going to be good? PS1? Did they do Nintendo 64 stuff? Did they do Nintendo stuff? I'm remembering the cases. There's a lot of nostalgia there. There's a lot of nostalgia. How long did they go on for? Did they go to like PS2 or 360? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go back to the late 90s. It's a PS1 game. It's an N64 game. Were they around at Mega Drive, or am I just a little bit too old for that? Besides the point. So welcome back to Behind the Curve Gaming. A little bit of a hiatus. It's boiling in the UK. Okay, it happens. It's happening more. So I've just not been in here, thinking about our ideas and stuff. And monetary situation is slowly building up to the point where I can actually get things for my collection. On a side note, in my last video, I showed you a bunch of things that I was likely moving on. I took a day just like test everything. I might insert a clip somewhere of me trying to film a very small video of me trying to use the PS3 Move Sharpshooter, if I still have it, if I didn't just delete it. Right, so far, this has been a nightmare. How do I do the stabby? See, I don't want to wave this whole thing around to break free. Yeah, that thing's not intuitive. I tried to play Resident Evil 5. Not a pick up and play game, unfortunately. I've never played it before either. And then I put in House of the Dead Overkill, the House of the Dead 3 Overkill on the PS3 as well. That's a Move supported game. That was much better, but the control layout is blooming awful, honestly. I can see why you might just want the PS3 Move pistol instead. That would probably make a lot more sense. But yeah, that wasn't a good time trying to test that, but I know it all works. That sold, the DSi sold, the white PS3 sold, the Wii sold. I got those out this week, and I think that's, off the top of my head, probably going to be about a couple £100, which is beautiful. Not just to go into the channel, unfortunately, but some of that will be going back. Now, I'm sure you and everyone on YouTube loves a kind of a mini series, something to aim for, very clear, specific, whatever. We love a little series, we love a little challenge. So I was thinking to myself, here comes the Blockbuster theme. I have set myself the target or the objective to add retro to my collection. Mega Drive, Nintendo 64, maybe some SNES. And I've told myself in a video that I decided that I'd like them boxed, because a massive part of it is to have that box as well, the box art. Sometimes that's expensive, especially if it's with manual. Now, I don't want to collect for the sake of collecting. I don't want stuff on the shelf that I have no interest in whatsoever. I'm not a completionist. I'm not going for full sets or anything like that. Nothing against the people that do. I clearly don't have the space or the means to do that. So what we want on the shelves are good games that have sentimental value to me, and games that I have an interest in that I'd like. There's going to be some overlap there, and some of the games that I'd like to try aren't necessarily going to be well-regarded games. So, do I want to be dropping 30, 40, 50 plus on some of these games box? Well, no. How much was Blockbuster back in the day? Was it? It's a long time ago. $3.95 for a weekend or something like that? For a game. You got to try it out and then return it. And if you really liked it, maybe you'd save up and get it. It's going to be the same thing. So we can get games, cartridges, loose, because people sell these things loose. Obviously not going to be selling. Well, I suppose you can get disc only. I don't know how much a disc only PS1 game is compared to just getting it in the box. But for the cartridge based things, at least, we can get some of those cartridges and try it out. and then see if it's worth adding to the collection. So I don't want to be wasting money on rubbish games. Yes, in theory, if I pay the going rate or hopefully somewhat under market value, I can just go, don't like this, move it on for the same price that I got it for, and there's no harm done. I probably made a bit of content out of it, etc. But for the sake of making something that I can put my efforts towards, clearly, and put some content out there as well, why not do this? You know, let's treat it like a little Blockbuster series, right? So I picked up this week Lilac Wars, I think.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Everywhere else, and for all intents and purposes, it's just Star Fox for the Nintendo 64. Giving it a little go. Cool game. I need to try it more. All I did was try it for the sake of accepting the order on Vinted. I think it's about 7 or 8 quid. And I think it is about a £5 to £8 cartridge, so awesome. Going to give that more of a go. Now, to be brutally honest, because at the moment I have no way of recording my CRT TV without the flickering, I'm loath to try and record it just for the sake of all that flickering isn't particularly nice. Yes, I can maybe insert 30 seconds worth of gameplay and I'll get away with it. It's not going to be that much of a problem. I did a whole 15-20 minutes on Command & Conquer last week, and I just deleted it because it was all just on the CRT and it's just flickering. I couldn't do anything about it. Even with my DJI camera with its anti-flicker mode, didn't help. My other option is obviously that I could hook it up to my N64 HDMI converter, and then either just put it on TV, or I could technically just capture it. That'll a little bit of work, obviously, but I could technically just capture it, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that actually when it's not so freaking hot in here. Even though today it's like 25 and it's absolutely fine outside, I'm acclimatized to it now. It's probably about 30 plus in here. I can't sit in here for long. So yeah, this is just a hopefully quick video. Blockbuster series. Good idea? Let me know down below. What are the cartridges? N64, Mega Drive, maybe SNES. Not got a way to play those at the moment. That I can get that are comparatively cheap. We're talking 5, 10, 15, maybe £20. Or at least way cheaper than their boxed counterparts. If I can pick up a game, cartridges only, for a tenner, that is normally 40, 50 quid, I can try it. Don't like it, move it on. Like it, put that on the list of the ones that I definitely do want boxed. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do it, basically. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe as always. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.